What's up? What's good? What's going on, family? Welcome back to another version of the Daily Increase, family. Before I get too far into this reading, I just want to take a moment and say thank you all, everyone that has hit the subscribe button to the Manjula Awakening. To see the family grow daily is just absolutely fulfilling. So thank you all. You are appreciated and you are very much so seen here on the Manjula Awakening. All right, family, let's jump in and see what messages the universe has for the Sagittarian 9th House Collective. All right, Spirit, what is the message here for Sagittarius? Guys, this is going to be for your Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, as well as the 9th House. Very particular messages here for all 9th House placements and or transits. Even with that being said, guys, these are general messages. So just take what resonates for you and bless someone else with the rest, okay? Light transmission. Okay. This says the blue beans. Wounds healed, important information, and charging up. And I can't lie, I wasn't going to address this comment because I love the soul that left it. But I am, because of the light transmission card. This is saying, you know, like if you've been wanting, or if you say that you've been trying to manifest in a connection for the, you know, for a long period of time, and yet it's not coming. One, that, wow, I just now seen what's at the bottom of the deck, my goodness. It is about like if it's not factualizing in your reality, it is always an energetic signature issue. So if something that you feel like you've been manifesting in isn't coming, divine timing is at play. One, and the reason that divine timing is always at play is because it's an alignment issue. The universe cannot put you in alignment with what is rightfully yours if you're not matching the energetic signature, because then what the universe is risking is putting you in alignment out of energetic signature with something that is an energetic signature, but one bad apple can really ruin the bunch. So Spirit is trying to fulfill your desires, but it does require work. And I'm going to take it to this one saying from that religion. I am not a religious person, but I do feel like that every religion has something to offer if we're smart enough to pick it up. And one thing that I remember from my days in the Baptist community is, what is faith without works? Meaning, we can call in these manifestations, we can do all of the manifestation work, but if we're not doing the work to get into energetic alignment or energetic signature frequency, well then we're just pushing it out. And to here to push the message just a little bit farther, we have Mother Gaia. And what does she say? She says, earth connection, stay rooted in trust and faith. So when things aren't factualizing, they're not it's the delay in the factualization is to get you to do some identification. Usually delays, they trigger us. They begin to make us feel like something's never coming in. That's not a fake feeling, nor is that a feeling just to get you feeling defeated. It is for you to do homework on that feeling. Okay, and then right here we got Kuan Yin to help push the message a little bit. Enlightened action. Choose compassion. Move forward with grace. So some of these cycles aren't closing up, unfortunately, because the compassion is missing. Whereas, like, I encourage a lot of people that are not seeing things move forward to look up the definition of the words. Like, what was discovered a month ago is that a lot of the people here on the Manjula Awakening had a misconception of the definition forgiveness. I feel like that there also may be a misconception of the word compassion. So those are, and I'm not here to call y'all, I'm not trying to call y'all stupid or none of that, so please don't take it there, because that ain't what I'm trying to say. It's just that the world has its own version of, like, they've formed these words to have their own meaning to fit the plan that the universe is pushing, the agenda that the universe is pushing. But look up the word compassion and forgiveness. And then I would actually encourage you to look up the word grace as well. Let's move in. I definitely don't want y'all to feel like I'm harping on y'all. All right, Spirit, show me what's the situation here with light transmission and Mother Gaia. Let's look at the top of the deck first, guys. Wow, yes. Make peace with your thoughts in the world. In your world. The only person that you can save is yourself. The only person that you can heal is yourself. And that's what we have to focus on, is healing ourselves. We have to be the best and highest version of ourselves in order to Ace of Swords. Can we really pour into somebody else if our cup is empty? All right, Spirit, what's the situation that's showing up for Sagittarius and 9th House Collective today? So there's definitely something about perception. Also, I do feel like that we're going to stick with perception. Let's see what else comes out. See, there's this energy here. There's an opportunity here for you to take a risk. There is. But in order to see this risk as an opportunity, because it's also what would be considered a gamble, you're definitely having to take a chance here. And I feel like that the challenge with taking advantage of this opportunity is that there are some codependencies. There is this fear of abandonment. And it's almost like you've told yourself, because let's just be real, Sag. I feel like I'm talking to someone that has been known to be the chaser and chasing after things that didn't want you. Or didn't, it's not that they didn't want you. They didn't want to be obtained. Okay? And so I feel like that this risk, it actually does require you to get up and take action and go after something. But because of the perception of, yeah, I'm done chasing. The tarot been telling me I've been a chaser and I just been running people off. So I'm not chasing this. This is an opportunity that doesn't want to be chased either, but it does require you to get up and take action on it, Sag, in order to bring it into completion. Anything else from this deck? See, the way through this is to do the healing. Healing heartbreak. That's the way through this. There are still, like, you know, with the card that actually came onto the table being blue beans, and it says wounds healed. And then the way through this situation is to do the heart healing. I'm really getting strongly that something that you're trying to manifest in is not coming, because there's still some very codependent storylines that you're telling yourself based on some damages to your heart chakra that still need attention. Yeah, healthy choice. Like this says, self-love, self-care, being happier, loving life. This message really is, let me read Blue Light Beings, because this message really is, screaming, if the world feels overwhelming or intense, know that hands of light are upon you now. Take a moment to retreat to a safe place and cleanse and recharge your energy. Don't feel guilty about it. You don't need to be constantly in the limelight or in service of others. This is not a time to sacrifice your own well-being in order to serve others. Take the time to recharge, observe, and review how you feel. If you can address the internal feelings that you, it's like, I gotta take the music out, y'all, because it's like, what's going on is, if there's a feeling that wakes up inside of you, Sagittarius, it's like you're putting it down. You're not addressing, you're not acknowledging it. You're not giving it a safe place your feelings. Your feelings. We're talking about Sagittarius' feelings. We're not talking about anything externally. You're taking your feelings and you're not giving them a safe place to be felt. You're invalidating them. You're dismissing them. And then you're expecting external people to give you validation and to put you in a place and to hear you out. Unfortunately, the universe can't give you somebody to do that because you're not giving it to yourself. You see what I'm saying? There is whatever feeling your Spirit is saying, give y'all an example. Okay, so when I first started addressing, I'm just talking about my mama wound, okay? But it could be whatever it could be for you. It could be some knucklehead. It could be some winch. I just want to give you the best example that I can. When I first started trying to break down the trauma between me and my mom, I could never get past she gave me up. And I'm pissed because I'm the middle. And she kept the oldest and she kept the youngest. That's what, and so every time that I started to try to go through the healing process, that bit of me wouldn't hear nothing else out. And what else wanted to be heard out is, but like it was, this is kind of deep, Spirit. Give me a second, y'all. So the anger of being the only one sent off would not allow me to express or sit in the moment that even with that disappointment, I still desired to be in my mother's presence. I still loved my mama. I couldn't even accept that I still loved my mama. It would at times make me mad that I still loved my mama. So I was pissing myself off over a valid feeling. I was talking bad about myself to myself over a valid feeling, love for my mother. And I was invalidating that feeling because the hatred and the anger was so powerful that I've got sent off, and I was the only one. But it didn't invalidate the fact that I still loved my mama, I still missed my mama, and I still longed for my mama's embrace. So I had to stop shutting down those feelings in order to, because that is the strength. Thank you. Y'all, I had to pause because I didn't want to misconstrue. And here it comes. I had to give that validation so that it could stand up, because it is the very power that is able to push down the hatred and the anger. See? So you can't invalidate the things that are really meant to give you the strength. You got to change your perspective on it. Where are we going today, Spirit? Y'all didn't make me take the earpiece out and everything. What's on the other side? The dragonfly. Lighthearted and adapt, finding out and change. Things come to light and heal. This is a beautiful reading, Sagittarius. For a daily increase, I feel like that this is a beautiful reading already. If you guys are with me, 1333 on the timer. 1. At the bottom of the deck, we have stopping the pattern. Oh my goodness. So guys, if y'all are rocking with me and y'all want to see what else is on the other side of this message, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button down below. If you're really rocking with your girl, leave a comment down below. Also, if you would like a personalized message to see what steps that you can take so that you can begin to shift your energetic frequency, my love, you can find the description to the website. You can find the website link down in the description box below. This right here, I will use a 20-minute or 40-minute live session so we can break this down. Because if I am being honest with you, I am not just trying to sell my personal, but if I am being honest with you, everything about this right here is telling me that your manifestation is literally right in front of you. You're the reason it's not coming in. No shame. No, nothing. But that's a good thing. The awareness that you are the thing that is holding it up means that you are in control of bringing it in, right? So I feel like that if you can shift your perspective, do the internal healing, then you can finally have what has been long awaiting you. Yes. See, okay, let me read you the 3 cards that I'm looking at. Kuan Yin, already read you that. Enlightened action. Choose compassion. Move forward with grace. And then we have Hanuman, devoted warrior. Let God's love hold you in strength. And then we have Kali Ma, divine severance. Cut the cords to drama, fear, and limitations. That's an internal thing. And then and only then will there be this miraculous moment. Harmony surrounds you, and you can begin to allow yourself to expect the miracles, because you're now going to be willing to trust the process. And when you're able to trust the process, spirit, and you create sacred, and you create space for divine order to unfold. Well, what comes in, Kiana? A divine connection, a sacred connection, and it's like it's like the pieces just begin to fall into place. It says wellness unfolding, knowing that healing is a journey. My God, thank you, Spirit. This is a beautiful message. All right, Spirit, where we going? Where we going with the tarot? What is Sagittarius' strengths in this energy today? What is Sagittarius' strengths in this energy today, Spirit? Thank you. Is that right? Y'all, it snowed outside. It's absolutely clear, but the sun ain't nowhere. But what's Sagittarius' strength today? The sun. Your optimism. Give yourself permission to enjoy. Your strength today is giving yourself permission to experience joy in every single moment. The moment that you can allow yourself to experience joy, the healing is going to begin to take place. Because remember, confirmation with the vibration. Because remember, healing starts on the inside. Where does joy go? Where do you begin? Where do you feel joy? On the inside, my love. I love y'all. Wow. The World card. It says, yay, you did it. Now do something to celebrate a job well done. These are your strengths today. This is the strengths of the day. And it brings you right into the Ace of Pentacles. I told you, my love, if you're not seeing it factualized, it's because you're not allowing yourself to get in the energetic frequency of miracles can happen. Manifestations are arriving, and it all starts with the storylines that we're telling ourselves. Okay, so what is Sagittarius' challenges for the day? What are Sagittarius' challenges for the day? Something significant about bees and bees and flowers, but I was trying to say butterflies in the snow. There's something significant about bees and butterflies in the snow. So your weaknesses today, or your challenges today, let me say that, is the 8 of Cups. This card says, if your life feels stale, explore some new scenery. So your challenge today is that possibly you look out the window and you see all of this snow and you're like, well, this is not a scene. This is, wintertime blues is a real thing. So you could be like, ooh, this is gloomy, this is dreadful, right? Well, if you're not ready to see this scenery, trust me, the universe has given you the resources to get up and put yourself in a more joyful like environment, okay? The universe has given you the resources. But what's your challenge? You too damn picky, Sag. It says try not to be so picky, okay? So it's like things are feeling like they're not moving, but yet unfortunately, the cards are telling me that the challenge for you today is that things may not look the way that you want them or feel the way that you would want them to feel, but yet you're also not willing to do anything to change that. It's almost an energy of sitting in it. And why would I be sitting in it, Kiki? Because you're very picky about, like, you're kind of dead set on what you want, and you're not willing to be flexible in that energy. And Spirit needs you to be flexible. Something feels like what Spirit is asking, the environment and the scenery that the universe is telling you to put yourself in may feel childish to you. It says, let yourself be continuously surprised by this thing called life. You're a control freak today. Your challenge is to be mindful that you're not being a control freak. One thing that I like about this Four of Cups here in this deck is they talk about how this lady comes to the same barista every single day. And this barista makes this cup of coffee the same way every single time. Every single day. She makes it 4 times. And this person, no matter what, only waits for the 4th cup. See? Strength here at the bottom of the deck. We have a tower, ladies, behind strength. But the strength can withstand this tower, though. To be honest with you, two strengths is the tower. Is that a message in and of itself? Remember, my God, the tower is 16. Strength is 8. Remember when I was talking about the anger and the hatred that I had for my mom because of what because she had sent me off, and because of that I was not allowing myself to feel that I still loved her, I still longed for her, and I still missed her. I wasn't validating those feelings. I was invalidating those feelings, therefore taking the strength from them. But the moment that I began the healing of that situation and I began to validate that, it stood up. It erected itself. And it absolutely made the anger and the hatred look like it was worthless. You know what I'm saying? Like it really wasn't serving a purpose. And it was because I erected the right thing. 2 of this strengths card. 2 strengths is 16. Well, the thing that you keep invalidating is the thing that can throw the fucking tower. And remember, if you've been watching us for a while, the tower that's in the Sagittarius collective, it ain't a bad tower. It's a good one. It brings in the Ace of Pentacles. What I tell you, it ain't no girl, boy. I can't make this shit up. It's not a bad tower. The Magician is behind the tower. What does this tower bring in? It brings in the Magician. What is the Magician? The awareness that you have everything you need to do anything you want, my love. I can't make this shit up, but I sure do love when the messages come together like so. What's your final advice for Sagittarius, Spirit? What's your final advice for Sagittarius on the daily increase? What's your final advice? All right, what's your final advice for the sign of Sagittarius on this daily increase? Thank you, Spirit. Your advice is spilled tea isn't the end of the world. You know what I'm saying? And then here with the 7 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, it says witches should hold other witches accountable. So, I feel like that this may be your final advice is to realize where you are still crying over spilled tea and where you're viewing this situation as like you're allowing this situation to be the end of a dream, the end of a desire. Like there's something that this spilled tea, you're seeing it from a perspective that says that it's the end. And it's not the end. I feel like it's merely the beginning. The Star card. Spilled tea isn't the end of the world. And then this says, have faith that healing is in the forecast. So something is not the end. But the 5 of Cups, not the 4 Cups. This is the 5 of Cups. But it's like something can be healed. Like some healing is taking place. And this healing that's taking place is like, it's taking place so that you can lift your head up, my love, and receive the message that there is some type of 2 of Cups right here that is still full. You focused on what's spilled and you missing the fact that something is still filled. So Spirit is saying, allow yourself to do the healing so that you can see, so that you can change your perception. Remember I said we're going to sit on perception. And right now, your advice from spirit is like, are your actions really as selfless as you think? Meaning that there's there's a storyline that you're telling yourself. And that storyline is causing you to take actions that you, in this storyline, have convinced yourself that is selfless. But in all actuality, this storyline got you signing yourself up for small increments of karma, because you're not really doing selfless acts. I love this depiction of the Seven of Swords, and I also love what it says at the bottom of the deck. But do you see, like, yeah, I understand. We all, like, some people have really a fear of spiders. Absolutely. And there are some spiders that have a reason to be feared. However, is it necessary to take a life? Is killing this spider because you're scared? Is that like is this spider really, in self-defense? The only way that you can really claim self-defense is if you feel like your life is in danger. Is this spider got you feeling like your life is really in danger? Is that really self-defense, peoples? Like, I'm not saying you gotta not kill all the spiders. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is that a storyline that you're telling yourself has you making decisions that directly undermine the compassion of others. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a baby girl message, an archangel message, and then we'll close this out, or to close this out. All right, baby girl, what's the message here? Thank you. Fear. I release all fear. I invite you, divine beloved, to move through me in all ways, guiding my actions in every moment. Let me release all fear and feel unbridled openness to the new. That was right on time. Thank you for leaving that comment, beautiful soul. I appreciate that. That was the first thing that I seen this morning. And when I looked at my phone and I seen your name, and you left that comment, I was like, oh, I haven't seen her in a while. And then I read your comment and I immediately, my heart sunk. But not out of disappointment or anything, but just out of the fact that that's where a lot of the collective is at right now. Is like, when is it actually going to factualize? But that only pushes the agenda of lack of accountability. And so accountability is the way forward. 2024, accountability is the way forward. When you get to the end of 24, you'll come back to Kiki and you'll be like, damn, Kiana, you was right. 2024 was all about accountability. Eternity. Something that you're viewing as the end of the world is not the end of the world. Look at what baby girl said. Deeper union with you. Change me, divine beloved, into one who understands the true meaning of death. Remove my fear of dying. Open my vision to eternity. May all transitions lead me into an ever deepening union with you. Yes, I do feel like that some of the Sagittarian collectives, especially one, you commented on some videos yesterday, so you know who I'm talking about. But I'm not saying that I do have at least one or two Sagittarians that do have this fear of dying, and Spirit is asking you to shift your perspective, because I feel like that by the perspective, the perception that you currently have, you're drawing it in. Okay, so but for others of us, I feel like that what this is really saying is that your definition of an ending is like, what ended, you're allowing to pull you farther away from Spirit instead of drawing you closer to Spirit. And the universe is saying, well, you use this person. Once this energy came into your life, you became less reliant on me. So that energy had to be removed so that you could be drawn back to me. But you're not viewing it that way. And because you're not viewing it that way, you're unable to receive the blessings of the universe. Okay. Wow, discernment. Oh my goodness. At the bottom of the deck, we do have relax. I receive all blessings. Oh, beloved, change me into one who knows how to relax completely. Sleep deeply and receive all blessings of every moment exactly as it presents itself, with ease and gratitude. I'm not going to stop, because this is the deck that I use for my baby sister. I gave y'all the example of my mother. So this is like, baby girl got some shit to add. So we're going to keep on going until she tell me to stop. Discernment, trusting your plan. Grant me discernment and detachment when they're needed most. May I honor my feelings deeply, then fully let go, trusting your plan. Girl, boy. And then emotions. I release strong emotions. Yes, baby girl's talking. Change me, divine beloved, into one who can easily access all my feelings. Let me bless and release anger, resentment, or bitterness. May I release any emotion that blocks happiness and contentment. Now, baby girl, look, I said baby's talking. Now let me tell y'all something about my baby sister. While she was in the earthly realm, my baby never said a word a day in her life. She never talked. So to say my baby's talking on this message, she's talking. She's talking. She got a message. And when baby girl talk, in my opinion, it's worthy of listening to, because she's also talking about your uniqueness. I accept my own uniqueness. Change me, divine beloved, into one who embraces my own uniqueness. Let me accept my own nature completely, knowing it too is divine. May I love myself as I am and not as others say I should be. You know, as soon as I was reading that message, my girl here on, and I don't know her, honey, I don't know her. She would know my non-business page, but let me go to it because she just posted a reading yesterday, and honey, I might tag it down in the description box below if I can find it and if I remember. But let me find my girl, because honey, what her Sagittarius message say yesterday? She said, time to accept your uniqueness and make it work for you. Alina downloading. Mona Elena downloading is her name on YouTube. Y'all might want to go watch that reading. I haven't even watched the reading, but Spirit did show it on my timeline, and I was going to get back around to it. And this right here is bringing it back to me. Y'all, I love y'all. I'm out of here. I am out of here. Yes, I am. Oh my goodness. I cannot wait to see what this day is about. All right, Spirit, what's the message? Archangel Michael, can you please close this out for us? Prioritize self-care, trust your angels, and this is a blessing in disguise, my love. Change is coming. I love y'all. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. Don't forget to hit the link down in the description box below to book a reading at 30% off. Guys, I love y'all. Let's choose peace moving forward.